guess what? I found this pretty little box in the beer section. It's natural light beer, but it's pink and yellow. So I'm thinking, since I make those natty light hats, I'm thinking, oh, it's got flamingos on it. It's great for the summer. So this beer is new, so let's check it out. Naturdays. We could make every day a Naturday. Strawberry lemonade drinking beer. As opposed to what? Marinating beer? Let's check this out. Cheers. You know what? I know a better way of drinking this. Margarita salt. Mason jar and a lime. Let's spaz this beer up. I'm going to take this lime strawberry lemonade, it's not even pink. If you're gonna market to women, make it pink. At least for me. Oh shit. Let's try it. This is good. Much better. I'm gonna call it a Naturita. This is how I'm going to be drinking this cerveza. Cheers. I actually like this beer better with salted rim and a lime. It's really good. That is good. So this is how we're going to make a hat. A beer box hat. I'm all about repurposing. Well, now we're gonna make a hat out of it. Yay! So let's get started. Okay, we're mashing the middle down. Remember, we're gonna make new creases. So remember, we folded this down in the middle. And I'm going to use the help of an empty bottle to push down the edge to make new creases. This is the base of our hat. If you watch my other video, I am going to use the cutout of the last beer box hat I made, which was about a month ago, as a template to make the opening of the hat that we put on our head. So I'm looking at this right now and I'm trying to determine which part I want in the front. Do I want this side in the front or that side? So I'm going to choose this side. If I'm choosing this side as the front, then the flat portion of the template is going to be in the front. The reason why I do that is because our foreheads are kind of like that. Nobody's head or forehead is really shaped like this, but it's okay. So I'm going to use this template. I'm going to trace around it so I can cut it out. Trying to make sure it's in the middle. So now that I've traced the template on here, I'm going to cut it out. The cardboard's a little too thick for me to cut them both together, so I'm just going to cut out the top portion of it. Look at here, we got another template. So here we have an opening for the top of the hat. We haven't made the opening for the bottom yet, because the last hat that I made it a little bit differently than how I was making it in the past, and it seemed to work with fitting the various sizes of heads, the various sizes of individual head size. You know what I'm saying. In the last video I did something a little bit different, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, because everybody has the same, no, they don't have the same. Everybody has different shaped heads. And the way I made the last hat made allowance for different sizes of individual heads. So I've got a 30 pack here, and I've got an 18 pack here. One box like this can be used for 2 hats. So when I look at this box, I'm trying to determine how my hat's gonna look like. I want the flamingo in there, so I know the front of the hat's gonna be a little bit longer than the back. So this would be the longer side and this would be the back. Flamingo. If we did it the other way, the flamingo would be upside down. You know what I'm saying? So the longer end goes to the flatter side. There it is. See how I folded this down? Do you see how I folded this down? I have salt on my lips. Speaking up. nose. But the reason why Mexicans salt their rims is so they can be thirstier and drink more. Cerveza. So, we're gonna slip this here, get in there, like so. So I'm gonna go under here. We're gonna kind of stretch out the top because nobody has a square head. Right? So we're going to stretch out the sides. And it's usually in the temples. Where it needs a little stretching. In the back, where it gets rounded, where your head is a bit rounded. All right, now for the slit down here. I like to think that they make these cardboard boxes pretty sturdy so we can make sturdy hats. But I'm pretty sure it's so the cans don't fall out. Alright, so I got this started. I know it was a little confusing in the last video, so I'm kind of making this video a little bit clearer for you to see. I think over time, I kind of change how I make the hats, just to kind of make it a little bit better for everybody. You know, I make it a little bit different, and I guess you can think of it as improvement, quality of improvement. So it's a little bit smaller, and I did that to create a way to fit this on different size and shapes of people's heads. All right. And do you see how I'm doing this? So I cut it, and I cut little tabs and I'm just folding it. So when someone puts it on their head, when it can kind of form to the shape of their head, or kind of, I don't know what you call it. I just know it works. All right, do you see how that is? Does everybody see that? Now, I'm going to put the top of this hat, slide it on in here, like so. Remember, attaching the top of the hat to the base is the hardest part in making this hat. We have to get the sides of this square because we have to kind of mold it to fit on around somebody's head. Unless you can find me someone with a square head, then we wouldn't have to worry about that. All right. Okay. You don't really have to worry about the back. So let's do this. Alrighty. I kind of have that concept. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smear. So I'm going to smear Elmer's glue around on the edge, both on the top and the bottom. So, what are you doing? So we can have glue on the top and on the bottom. But first, smear it this way, but notice how I didn't put any on this flap here. You don't want it on that. Okay. So here we have this. I'm gonna stick it here. Here we have the top of the hat. We're gonna stick the tabs in between the top of the base and the bottom of the base. So now that I have the top in here between, see how I have it? I'm gonna spread out the sides, which if you're gonna spread out the sides, the back is gonna come up a little, which is fine. See how it's already expanding right there? That's what you want. I know attaching the top of the hat to the base can be frustrating. Like I said, it's the hardest thing in making these hats, but don't quit there because it's well worth it. Okay, now, since I have expanded the sides of the top of the hat, I'm gonna take a brick and I'm gonna put it down so it dries in place. Bricks are your friends. What I did, I took 2 bricks. I have a brick home. Get a brick, wrap saran wrap around it, and use it to weigh down anything that you want glued in place. So we're pretty much done, and we just have to do the finishing touches, like shape the base of your hat. Now we just give it time to set. Strawberry lemonade, my. It's like drinking a pretzel. That tastes like a margarita. It's yummy. How we doing here? Ooh, look at my sombrero! Alright, finishing touches. So these are a little bit expandable. We've glued the top, expanded the sides. Now what to do with the base. I think what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna curve it. I'm gonna curve the edge like so. is not dry yet. Alright guys, we gotta wait a little bit longer for it to dry. So look at this. This is kind of cool. As you can see, I rounded the edges here. You see that? I know the bricks are weighing this down so it can dry. But, do you see this? So I am thinking, I don't know, this is about the creative part. What to do with the base. I think I'm just gonna cut it off. The wait time. This is when we wait for the glue to dry. I think it's kind of cute. I love the color. You want to see what we got so far? So I've rounded the corners and I've cut off the flaps. And here is your beer box hat. It's my sombrero. I better take it off, otherwise my hair will be stuck in the glue. Ow! Just in time for Kentucky Derby and Cinco de Mayo. Look, ladies, it's a cowboy hat. I'm gonna try to form the flaps on here to make it a cowboy hat. So I'm using an empty bottle to kind of roll up the sides to make it look like a cowboy hat. What do you think? Cheers. If you've made your hat, post it on Instagram and tag me at Lifing and Lattes. If you have any questions, message me. If you like this video, click like, subscribe to my channel. I will make more hats for you guys. Thanks for watching my video on how to make a beer box hat. And as always, I appreciate your likes and your support and subscribing to my channel. It really helps out a lot. So thank you. If you'd like me to make you one, I'm happy to make you one. If you need help, please ask me, follow me, tag me, message me if you have any questions. As always, thank you for your support. Until my next vlog, we'll see you soon. Happy Naturday!